Hey guys, what's up? It's JR Cuber. In this video, we're going to be doing some 2x2 walkthrough solves. So we're just going to be going through some pretty basic 2x2 walkthrough solves. I'm really not the fastest 2x2 solver at all, but I do average usually around sub 5. So hopefully this may be useful for some people who have been wanting to average sub 5. I use Ortega and I'm color neutral. So let's just go ahead and get started. Okay, so in this first scramble here, the first thing I look for is a bar, of course, and since yellow is the only bar here, I'm probably going to go for yellow. So as for building the layer, I can see this piece can come down just like that, and then this piece can come over and be inserted in like that. Here's my bar, so I like to keep that in front, and then we can do OLL like that. And then we have that case for our ZBLL. I'm going to be doing 12 of these solves because they go pretty fast. So that was the first solve. Alright, so for second scramble, looking around here, there's actually quite a few options as to what we can do. In this case, I'm going to go for white because I know where my bar will end up. Anyway, the way we're going to do this is turn this piece over to here and down like that, and then turn this piece over, turn this piece up to match, turn over, and turn back down. And that gives us our bar here. We have anti-soon for OLL, and then we have this case. I don't know what the cases are called for ZBLL, but it basically is when you have a bar on top and bottom. So it looks like that. And there's our second solve. Okay, third solve. Let's see. I'm probably going to go for green. Yeah, I'm probably going to go for green because I know where my bar will end up, and it's a relatively easy layer. So we'll take this piece first and turn it over and bring it down just like that. Then this last piece can come over and be brought in like that. And here we have our bar already in the front. And now we can do OLL just like that, and we have this ZBLL, whatever it's called. And there we go. There is our third solve. Alright, now for our fourth solve, I am probably going to go for green because this is a 4-move layer. It's really simple, and we'll do it from the back, so we have our bar in front. This piece needs to go back here, so doing it from the back, we can turn it over and then insert it in like that. And that leads us to this OLL, which is relatively easy to do. And then we have this case here. Basically, when you have a bar on the bottom and then no bars on the top, you do that algorithm. Alright, here we go, fifth solve. I'm going to go for yellow for this one. This piece can easily be brought down here, and then this piece can be brought over and inserted in just like that. Then we already have our bar in front. And then we have probably the easiest OLL. You just, when you have headlights going out this way, you can just do F and then R, U, R prime, U prime, F prime. It's really easy. And then we have the 2-bar ZBLL. So just like that. And that's all for the fifth solve. Alright, so sixth solve. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and go for yellow. Now, yellow might not be the best layer because we don't get any bars, but sometimes that can give you the possibility of getting like a checkerboard pattern for your ZBLL. So we're just going to go ahead and try it. To bring in this piece over here, we'll turn this piece over and down like that. And then this piece can be brought over. Actually, no, if it was back there, then we want to turn it over here and insert it like that. And then we do a U2, do this, and it turns out we did not get that case, but that's alright. Now, basically, if we were to flip it over, we'd get the bar on bottom with no pieces on top. And you can do that, but I actually learned another algorithm to do it when the bar is on the top face and there's no bars on the bottom. So, basically looks like that. And so that's all for our sixth solve. Alright, so 7th solve. Okay, so I'm actually going to do green, but this is going to be a little bit different than what you might think. I'm not just going to bring this out and put it back in. We can do that, but something I kind of like to do is take this piece and bring it down here like that, which kicks out this piece, which we can then bring in like that. It's really fast, so if we do it again, just like that, and it makes our layer really easily, and I kind of like doing it that way. And we already have our bar here, and I knew it was going to be there. So then we can rotate over and do our OLL, and now we do not have a bar on the top, so we do that, just like that. And that's our 7th solve. Okay, 8th solve. We are moving along quite nicely here. Looking around, I'm thinking I'm probably going to do green again. Now, yeah, it looks like our bar is going to be in the back, so we will hold that in the front, so because it's going to be a red bar. And let's see, yeah, so we can turn this piece over and then do an L2 to bring this piece up, and then when we rotate over and turn back, we have our bar in front. Then we have this OLL once again, and it looks like there was a PLL skip. So basically we have a T-perm, which I really kind of hate these because you have to do turn the cube completely over and then do a T-perm. It's not the most ideal situation, but there we go. So that's our 8th solve. Alright, so 9th solve. Let's take a look here. Alright, so what I would do is I would do green here. And our bar, I can't exactly see where our bar is going to be, but I think it's going to be here. So basically the way we're going to do this, if you have a piece facing upwards and then another piece over here going out this way, what you can do is if you do a U, you can match them up really easily just like that. And then we can put it in just like that. And here's our bar, yes. So then we have a really easy OLL, and which leads to this case. So just like that. And there's our 9th solve. Alright, so for our 10th solve, I think red looks like the best option right now. Because if we hide this piece and then bring this piece over and bring it back, then we get this bar, and then we can just insert that in. And we have our bar in the back. Now, since I didn't know where the bar was going to be, I didn't quite prepare for that, so I would have then had to do a rotation, which is not that great. But anyway, there we go. Then we have this OLL. That's the algorithm I do for it. I think there's a better one. I'm not sure. I think I may have used to know it, but I don't anymore. But anyway, now we get this ZBLL. There we go. And there is our 10th solve. Alright, 11th solve. We are getting close. So for this, I think I'm going to do red, just right off the bat, because I can see that my bar is going to be here, and it's a 4-move layer. So we can just U2, and then bring that piece in just like that, and here's our bar. We have that OLL, and it turns out we got to skip. So we U2 and do a T-perm. Just like that. Actually not U2, but like I think it's like X2 or something like that. But anyway, there is our 11th solve. Alright, here we go. Final solve, 12th solve. Let's take a look and see here. I can see here that white is really easy. Now the way we do this, since this piece can easily be brought down like that, and that's be really easy, but then I notice that there's this piece back here, and if we do a U2, it matches up with this one, and we can bring it down, and our bar is already here. Then we have this OLL, and that algorithm. Since we had a bar here and then no bars on the top layer. And there we go. Those are 12 walkthrough solves for 2x2 using Ortega, color neutral. And yeah, that's pretty much about it for this video. If this was helpful to you in any way, please let me know. If you have any tips, tricks, ways I can improve these videos, or ways that I can improve on 2x2, because I know there is a lot I could improve on, and you can let me know in the comments down below. Also, let me know which cube I should do a walkthrough video on next. So that's really about all. If you like this video, give it a like, and if you haven't already done so, like my Facebook page, follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and of course subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.